Hi Cancer, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your general monthly tarot reading for the month of March 2021. And I do want to take this moment as I organize myself to remind you to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And when meditating on your energy overall for the month, the message that came through was ready to switch it up. Ready to switch it up. Now keep in mind, excuse me, a general reading for the month for the sign of Cancer. So check your other placements for other messages, my friends. We're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And hopefully I'm loud enough. It is very early here, so thank you for your patience. But to begin this monthly general reading for the sign of Cancer, our lovely Cancers, thank you, Spirit. There you go. All right, let's see what we have. Okay. Like Libra, you have 6. All right, they're saying just read. All right, now, so Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. It feels like a month, Cancer, where as you are truly ready to switch it up in more than just one way, it feels like, you know, in a multitude of areas of your life and multiple areas of your life. And they're reminding you that throughout this month, make sure you are truly loyal to the people and the situations that have been there for you when life hasn't been so easy, when you were feeling down in the dumps, I feel the need to say. Don't forget those who have been there for you. Doesn't mean be loyal to a job that's toxic or a situation that's toxic. Just keep in mind, choose wisely. Make healthy choices, my friends. Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. This is a reminder right off the bat that you work too hard, Cancer, that you need some time to rest, to rejuvenate, to recharge your batteries. And at the end of the day, they're saying that nothing is wasted in the sense that downtime isn't wasted. Do you realize that when you have this downtime, when you allow yourself to recharge your batteries, you're able to, Spirit's is more able to communicate with you because of the lack of external voices, as well as you aren't as, you're not constantly thinking and mulling things over in your head, because you are a thinker, Cancer. And then we have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. So I truly feel like you're stepping into a chapter, a month, where your luck is on your side, where you're being encouraged to take a leap of faith, to jump into something new and fresh with both arms open, you know, having faith in the process and how things are meant to unravel, and that if you don't take this kind of risk or this leap of faith, at the end of the day, things are not going to switch up. Things are going to stay exactly the same, right? And so you're being pushed to do just this, to switch it up. And then we have Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery, as well as Eagle Spirit, Spirit has your back. So these two combined are reminding you that you are guided, my friend, that you're truly, if you're not yet, I feel like in March you'll have a better understanding of your destined path, your purpose in this lifetime. But either way, they're saying you need to trust the mystery of the process of how things are meant to unravel, of your individual destined path. And I feel like you are truly being led by multiple strong spirits that you have touched the life of in one way, shape, or form when they were still in this physical reality. Wow. I'm getting a very, very protective vibe. So keep that in mind. Let that give you some a peace of mind. And then Snake Spirit, time to heal. It feels like you've been through a lot, Cancer, have you not? And, you know, Spirit has been side by side with you, watching and understanding what you've been going through, the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, the difficult relationships, the difficult jobs, you name it, you've been through it, right? And so you can't expect yourself to step into a fresh, beautiful chapter where you're starting to switch things up and not heal those wounds from the past. it comes to a point where you have to, those emotions will resurface, or simply you just have to heal those wounds at the end of the day to not taint all of the amazingness that lies ahead of you. Let's continue by pulling 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will, for the month. For our lovely Cancers, thank you, Spirit, to continue this monthly read for March. Keep them coming for Cancer. Ooh, I caught that one. Thank you for your patience. We got 2. Keep them coming for Cancer. And we're going to pull the last 2 right from the top for you. Interesting. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is all about a fresh start, my friend, new beginnings. You feeling more peaceful about where things are meant to head. I feel like by the end of the month, you'll definitely be doing a better job at trusting the mystery, again, of how things are meant to unravel. And I do feel like it's a month where your intuition, your third eye will be opening. It more so if it already has been. So trust that gut feeling, my friend, because when you feel it on fire, when you feel it screaming at you, it's usually your spirit guides communicating with you, or simply your higher self, your intuitive system, if you will, telling you to go for something, or telling you red flags, red flags. So trust it. Judgment. So you start off the month of March. It feels like letting go of a lot of past emotions, built up emotions, old ways of viewing things or old ways of doing things, understanding fully and accepting that you have to let go of certain things and emotions, and you just have to simply make room for whatever you want to bring in or whatever you want to switch it up by. You can switch it up, but you have to replace something else with that new thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Regardless of whether it's switching up your habits, switching up your daily routine, switching up a relationship, a job, a career choice, you name it. But also there is a sense that you are doing just what Spirit needs you to do at this time, and you're doing a bit of healing by connecting with them for a lot of you. Connecting with your main spirit guide, getting to know them a little bit better at the beginning of the month. And it's side by side with Grasshopper Spirit. Yeah, I mean, they're just saying that once you're able to release all these built up emotions, release these negative habits and ways of viewing things, allowing yourself once again to get ready to switch it up, that's going to leave you in this spot to effectively take a leap of faith. You won't feel as weighed down, as tied down, as restricted by all the built up stuff and the negative habits you've acquired along the way. I mean, we all have. Nobody's perfect, Cancer. Nobody expects you to be either. But then we're moving on to the Fool card. And so you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and it's like you're doing an amazing job at just simply falling back into the process, falling back into the mystery, the plan that Spirit and the universe has for you at this time. And that's exactly how you're going to get to where you need to be. I see a lot of you using crystals at this point in the month too. They're saying you won't regret going with the flow. You won't regret trusting them. 6 of Wands. And it feels like at this point you might simply just take a leap of faith, however that pertains to you. So to make your way to wrap up the first half of the month, we have the 6 of Wands. And you get this sense of appreciation, recognition, people, just anybody, literally your soul connections, coworkers, your boss, your family, which are soul connections, reaching out to just say, we're impressed by you, Cancer. Feels like for a lot of you, it's what you've been working towards diligently, putting all your efforts towards. But for some of you, it's simply also, or just that you have been putting in so much effort to change and develop and improve your life as a whole. Making hard decisions at the end of the day that not a lot of people, or not everybody, has the courage to do so. You see what I'm saying? So people have this newfound respect for Cancers by the end of the first half of the month. Get it? The Hangman or woman. So you make your way to the beginning of the second half of the month, and it feels like there's a sense of you being a bit stuck or feeling this way, even if it's not the case. Whether it's you feel like even though you're getting this recognition and appreciation, the progression of your business or project or your changes and adjustments are not quick enough. They're saying you need to adjust your perspective on this once again, because you're doing a good job in, as you're falling back into the process and the mystery, but then you allow yourself to kind of take 2 steps back with your mental progress, if you will, by allowing yourself to second guess how things are meant to unravel, or questioning whether or not the slow progress is a sign that it's not meant to be or it's not destined. And they're saying again, adjust your perspective and trust the mystery. If it feels right, if it feels passionate, if you feel like you've been guided to and pushed to by your angels and your spirit guides, then you're on the right path, my friend. It's aligned with the Judgment card, and they said you need to keep releasing these old habits, all right, in order to, again, not taint what's ahead, because you have a bright future ahead for you, Cancer. 7 of Swords to move right along. So you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, and there's this sense of secrecy. You feeling like certain changes or adjustments or big moves you're planning for in your life don't need to be shared with everybody. And Spirit's saying, all the power to you. You've learned from past situations, past mistakes, when so quickly or excitedly kind of telling other people and thinking you could trust them and learning otherwise, right? And so, or it turning into a big gossip situation, or people just throwing their hefty opinions at you and making you question your own choices at the end of the day. So it's totally understandable that you kind of want to keep it to yourself, whatever this is. It's in line with the Fool card, and they're saying, just keep going with the flow, my friend. It's going to feel like you're sort of in the spotlight around, throughout this month, even if you don't fully want to be. People are just intrigued by the changes you're making, by how you're starting to elevate and do what's right for you at the end of the day, and saying, well, your opinion, your view on things isn't really as important. Sorry. And again, that respect for you is just gradually going up and up and up. And we're finishing off the month in spread with the 6 of Swords. And so you wrap up the month of March feeling like there's a situation, or more than one situation, where you just have to up and leave, sail away. It's a burden at this point. It might have to do with who you were being secretive with, or it might have to do with a job or something that feels like it gets in the way of you enjoying, because it's aligned with this 6 of Wands. Someone or a situation that gets in the way constantly of you enjoying this recognition, this appreciation, this success, making you feel less amazing, while Spirit's trying to pump you up, get you excited, get you out of your own head. For a lot of you, it feels like you're up and leaving this secretive situation, at least minimizing its role in your life, out of respect for you and your future. And for a few of you, it feels like you're up and leaving this old life of yours, this old way of being. And while doing so, leaving old habits and hefty emotions and baggage behind, heading towards a more colorful life for you, Cancer. Nice. Let's finish off by pulling a message or two from the Small Star Seeds deck for our lovely Cancers. Thank you, Spirit. I think we have one more. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Wow. I think as you sort of transform and elevate and move into a different chapter of your life, regardless of what you're leaving behind or not, they're saying your observation skills are truly going to come in handy at this time. Observing who and what is going to have a place with you moving forward. Observing how places and situations and people that you spend time with affect you physically. When those situations and people that give you anxiety, my friend, you're not keeping them with you moving forward, because that's going to be a burden. So observe. Inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. And I feel like that's exactly happening for you. You're transforming, you're growing, you're elevating once again. You're becoming who you're meant to be in this lifetime, Cancer. And it's because you are, with the most courage, facing your fears, in just tackling them and doing the necessary inner work to and making necessary hard choices to improve your life and switch it out. And then wisdom on a final note: see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light, reminding you that any obstacles that you have to overcome moving forward, because of course it's life, that's going to happen regardless. Allow it to help you learn, or to continue to do so, and even obstacles that you've overcome in the past, making you wiser and stronger because of it as you continue throughout the month to switch it up. All right, Cancer, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.